biggest mistake in year 13. Please don't fall into the same trap as I did. You year 13s watching this right now. What's up people, and welcome back to my channel. Right guys, the reason why I have so much vim is because this is the first time in a while that I have spoken in front of a camera and done like these professional things.
What?
Because people on my channel, you guys who've been staying up to date on my channel will know that over the past couple of weeks I've endeavored on a series of live stream videos where I've explored many aspects of applying to university and also life at university, and I've had so many amazing guests from the medicine student community, Oxbridge community, and more, and it's been amazing. Some of the guests I would have never ever imagined would have stepped foot on my channel, but they did.
Hey, look at us.
Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
And I've just had like the best time. So if you haven't already, check out my Ultimate University live stream series. I've got a playlist on my channel. I'll put the link down below. Without further ado, let's get on to what I'm going to talk about in this video, which is my biggest mistake in year 13. And guys, I had to use a bit of clickbait. Come on, man. Come on, I'm progressing in this YouTube game, man.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I just had to clickbait the title. So I apologize if this isn't as shocking as, you know, you expected, or if this is a bit anticlimactic. I'm sorry. I'm going to be talking about what I wish I did differently in year 13 and the mistakes I made that you guys can learn from. So ooh. Make sure you're subscribed as well. Make sure you're subscribed. Cue the intro. So kind of off the bat, I'm going to admit to it. Balance in year 13. I didn't know her. I didn't know who she was, where she lived. I didn't know. Okay, let me stop right there. But what I'm trying to say is, in year 13, I did not have balance, which is such an important aspect of anyone's life, especially your academic life. So many of you guys will be wanting to apply to Oxbridge, to medicine, so your deadline will be in a couple of weeks. It's so easy to neglect other aspects of your life, such as your A-levels for one, your mental health, looking after yourself, maintaining a social life. And these are the things that I kind of neglected over the course of year 13. And it meant that I had to do mad amounts of work later on down the line to compensate for neglecting what I did at the start of year 13, if that makes sense. Year 13, as you guys know, I applied to do medicine at Oxford, so my deadline was October the 15th. Prior to this, I was writing my personal statement over the summer, and I'd also been doing a lot of work for my personal statement. I did work experience, and I also did my UCAT, as a lot of you guys will have done now. Now I was about to start year 13, and not only was I applying to university, but I was also going to take on extra duties such as being head girl at my school, which required a lot of time. It was a lot of responsibility, and it meant that I had to organize things. Oh, and I'm forgetting, I also had the final year of my A-levels to think about and to prepare for, because at the end of the day, and this is what I tell everyone, although you are applying to university, it's so easy to get lost in the application process and spend so much time and effort and energy perfecting that statement, perfecting your interview technique, that you forget at the end of the day, even if you get all the offers in the world, you get 5 out of 5 offers, if you don't actually have the grades from your A-levels, from your IB, to meet that offer, then it will have all kind of gone to waste. Please do not neglect your A-levels, because worst case scenario, and I don't wish this upon any of you guys, worst case scenario, you end up maybe not getting the offers you want. Say if you want to go to Oxford, say if you want to do medicine, you don't get the offers the first year round. However, because you've still maintained that level in your A-levels, you still come out with banging grades, A stars, A's. It means that you have something, you have some substance to then go on and apply next year. Say if you want to take a year out to reapply, you'll have those grades, and you might end up having an unconditional offer given to you because you've already achieved the grades, and bam, you're going to university just with a 1-year delay. And I'm aware of people who've done that, people who have reapplied to Oxford with grades and have done that successfully. I came from like a school which didn't have a lot of experience of sending students off to study medicine, so I spent a lot of time doing that, and I kind of lost touch with my A-levels, in particular A-level maths. A-level maths. A-level
12 seconds later.
Tell me, where did calculus come from? Who invented calculus? For why? For why? dy, why was I integrating, differentiating, integrating? Let me tell you. Yeah, I struggled a lot with A-level maths, and I was really silly at the start of year 13 because instead of putting more time and effort into something that I was already struggling with, I just completely neglected it in the name of preparing for my application. When my mocks came around in November, I really... A-level maths gave me a massive punch in the face. All the other A-levels, for some reason, I managed to do okay in them. I managed to get A's and A stars. I was on top of them. But A-level maths, the mechanics, the statistics modules of the course, I really struggled with, and I was really behind, and it was really evident in my results. So that was really kind of a kick up the bum to tell me to start focusing on your A-levels, because at the end of the day, if you end up failing your A-level, then you've completely jeopardized any chances of you securing the offer that you may have got that application cycle, or reapplying and trying to get an offer in the next one. So it's literally in your best interest to make sure that you're putting your A-levels at the forefront, right? So that was definitely a kick up the butt, and thank God. I don't know what kind of miracle God gave to me in the second half of year 13, but I started to sweat maths. Day, night, breakfast, lunch and dinner, I was doing maths. That was the one subject that I definitely prioritized out of the three, because it was my weakest subject. And in the end, I performed really, really well in my second set of mocks, which I think was around March time. And finally in June time, although the exams were incredibly difficult and leaked at Excel, I still ended up doing really well and securing an A star, which was mind-blowing. So I guess the moral of my really long story is, you year 13s watching this right now, you're probably drowning in workload from your A-levels, but also really stressed about applying to university. One thing I can say is, balance is so key. If you're struggling with it, feel free to message me on Instagram, put it in the comment section down below, and I'll try and give the best to my ability of advice from my own experiences. Try talking to teachers, try talking to students who've already done it before, because they've already been through it, right? And they can give you advice based off the mistakes that they've made, so you can avoid them. I always say one of the best and most efficient ways to learn is through other people's mistakes, because you avoid doing them. And I guess the second message from my story is, please be strategic with your revision. Although it feels good, you probably get a lot of endorphins and happy hormones from doing things that you're better at, because you will perform better in it and you'll see better grades. It's honestly a waste of your time. Invest time, energy, revision into doing things you're weaker at. And for me, that was maths, and it literally took the form of me sitting on this desk right now. You can't see the desk. Sitting on this desk 10 p.m. at night, going through my statistics workbook, crying, answering the questions, crying, tears were dropping from my eyes, but I was fighting through. I was just like, Fran, you're gonna get through this. There's probably residue. If I show you my workbook, that you could probably see the tear stains, because that's how deep it was. Me and maths, yeah. But I bust it out. Doing maths was challenging, and it was difficult, and it required a lot of energy and resilience. That's the one thing, resilience. It wasn't fun at times. At times it was, to be honest. The course was interesting when I got the answer right, but the majority of the time I wasn't enjoying myself because it was really challenging. However, I pushed through it and it paid off, and it was worth it. For anyone doing something that you enjoy but you're finding incredibly challenging, keep pushing through it. Keep investing those hours, keep investing those nights, keep giving those sacrifices for that subject, because by God's grace it will pay off and you'll see the results on results day. So yeah guys, that was my little short anecdotal video. My biggest mistake of year 13 was definitely not putting enough time into my A-levels and neglecting the importance of balancing. Please don't fall into the same trap as I did. Guys, that was my video. I hope that was helpful in some sort of way. Make sure you're subscribed if you like this kind of content. Comment down below what you want to see. I'll try my best. At the moment, I'm preparing for my exams. That's what I should be doing instead of filming YouTube videos, but hey ho. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Have a good day. See you later. Bye.